Welcome to Plan 9 Crunch. I'm Doug Gibson, and Bela Lugosi is on plate right now. A while back, one of our viewers at Plan 9 Crunch suggested we do Lugosi's 1949 TV performance in the Suspense mystery show, a Cask of Amontillado. Now, that's based on an Edgar Allan Poe story set in the 19th century. It's actually called the Cask of Amontillado. But in the TV version, and this is very early television, this show was shot live, and there are some bloopers in it as a result. But in the TV version, it takes place right after World War II, where Count Montessera, that's the character's name, is talking with Allied soldiers, one of whom was played by Ray Walston, who became rather famous. And he's in a house he used to have. And the actor who plays Count Montessera is Romney Brent, who was a Mexican actor, character actor at that time. And he's telling them about a secret where he committed a murder. And he's finally the time to talk about it. And it's in the very house where they're sitting, way deep down in the deep parts of the cellar. He tells a story about when the fascists were in charge of France, and part of Europe, and there was a General Fortunato, who's played by Bela Lugosi, who used to be a servant on the Count's estate, but he'd aligned himself with the Axis and moved all the way up to general. And the general, they go in flashback here. The general lusts after the Count's wife. He lusts after the Count's daughter. He badly treats the Count's sister, and she's died. And the Count relates. Well, let's first of all get a look at Bela Lugosi on the screen and watch this first scene. All right, Jack? Thank you.
Yeah. And then?
Exactly 1 year later, the general sat in the same chair. By that time, my sister had been killed in an airplane accident, and my wife was living in Rome.
There's Lugosi.
On April 12th, the general came roaring up from Rome in a Bugatti of mine he had previously taken over. He invited himself to dinner. And half an hour later, the murder took place. Are you finding yourself game?
Storks! Two storks nesting in the chimneys. And one glass window when an old lady shook her hands at me.
I regret very much that I have to serve you myself, but since the war, you know.
Who cares while we have that salad? Who wants food?
Our eyes met. I knew why he had come north, either to kill me or to arrange for someone else to kill me. I really didn't care. I had come to a point where life or death held no preference. In that warm April sunlight, the red wine glowed and gurgled like blood, and I gave up. What hope for me? He was Iluce's darling. He had a secret police of his own. Actually, I suppose he thought he was being very decent to come in person. He might have sent his agents in the night.
Well, my friend, what do you hear from your wife these days?
She's in Rome, isn't she?
How should I know? You're the husband. Surely the husband knows of the wife and her whereabouts.
She spent the winter there, I believe, trying to secure a divorce. Do you have a cigarette?
Here.
A handsome case.
From an admirer. Well, now, any success with that divorce?
No success.
And how's that from your point of view?
I regret it. It was always a misalliance. A divorce would keep me and would save me from living in fear.
He?
Yes. I often think to myself, supposing that a person of great power would want to marry her. A divorce is impossible. Therefore, this person of great power could only marry her if I were dead.
You don't mean that you feel...
And I could have seen this episode be a Twilight Zone about Wales between the conquered and the conqueror. We'll show one more clip just to give you an idea of early television. I think Lugosi does very well in this show. Romney Brent, I don't think is that great in it. He's kind of nondescript in my opinion. However, when I was doing research on this show, I went to the Bela Lugosi blog, which is run by Andy Brooks, an excellent blog. You should definitely go see it. I mean, go check it out. And he showed a Billboard review of the time where they lauded Romney Brent's performance as Count Montessera, and they kind of trashed Bela Lugosi's. But if you watch, you see Lugosi being very expressive, commanding the scene, having the screen presence. And Phil Hall, who has the bootleg files, which is contemporary right now, I think he's accurate in talking about how strong Lugosi is in his episode on Suspense, and you can go to his blog too. And basically how poor Romney Brent is. This was early television. I'm going to show one more scene, like I said, but there are points where the actors would flub lines or sort of make mistakes in other areas, which you couldn't really change anything. Like I believe at one point Romney Brent mixes up his daughter and his sister dying. We may have just seen that. And then because this was very low budget, we may not get to this point. The climax has Brent taking Lugosi downstairs for this Cask of Amontillado, and he turns the tables on Lugosi. It's called, basically, I'm not going to use the term for it. I'm just going to say he wallows him up alive. And when they're filming that, the stairs are so small, it almost gets to be a little risible in how difficult it is to convey they're going down, deeper and deeper and deeper.
Cook that nasty
But just to get a
little
flavor
meal
of
for
the show,
me?
let's watch one more scene from this, Jack, all right?
Well, it is a long, long life for both of us. And a happier conversation.
By the way, apropos, that reminds me. Last week, a black marketeer brought me a Cask of Amontillado.
Watch Lugosi just perk up the
That's
acting.
exactly what I said. In these times, impossible.
Must be sherry.
Huh? He swore it was Amontillado.
Sherry. Nobody can get a cask of genuine Amontillado these days.
Well,
not even I can get it.
I had my doubts. Still, I bought it.
Throw your money away.
I'm having Lucchese come over to taste it. You remember Lucchese? Excellent palate.
Lucchese. That old fool doesn't know wine from water.
Well, of course, he hasn't got your palate.
Where is that Amontillado?
Oh, no, I'm afraid it'll be too much trouble.
Now, let me taste it. I tell you, let me taste it.
No, I couldn't disturb you, really.
Why, where is it? Is it in your vaults?
At the very bottom.
All the better. I will sober up. Climbing down.
No, General, really, I couldn't disturb you that
Why,
way.
what's the matter with you? You seem to be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid going down with me.
Oh, it's not that. It's...
What then?
Well, it seems a pity to drag you down there into those depths and those darknesses with this beautiful sunny day. No, I'll have Lucchese.
Oh, get your torch and we'll go.
But do you have the time for me? Don't you have to go back to Rome?
Time for you? Of course I have.
Okay,
I have the whole afternoon to kill.
whole afternoon to
After you.
No, General.
Once again, Lugosi easily acts Romney Brent in this scene. He's slightly sloshed. He's a coarse man. Remember, he used to be the servant. Romney Brent is basically setting him up to be killed right now. I just think he's a little bit performing, more or less. But this is a really good, fun show to watch. And it's a reminder that Bela Lugosi was not inactive in those years you don't see him in feature films. In fact, in 1949, Bela Lugosi was pounding the pavement, having his wife drive him clear across the country, sometimes 18 hours, an entire day just to get to the next city to do summer stock or other performances. Lugosi was doing a midnight show with his wife helping him do vignettes from Dracula, and he was with a man in an ape suit, and then showing a movie like The Ape Man. They called it They Creep in the Dark. He was really just doing everything he could to keep food on the table and make a living. And I'm sure Suspense was a wonderful opportunity for him to work and do a show. I'm so happy we can see these, that they're preserved. You can watch this in YouTube, anywhere else. There may even be a DVD set, because not all of these Suspense episodes did survive. They were basically, like I said, I think I mentioned earlier, shot live. Bela Lugosi in A Cask of Amontillado, definite must-see. We'll put a link to it. And I'm Doug Gibson. We're Plan 9 Crunch. We're at YouTube at Plan 9 Crunch. Give us a subscribe. We're also on TikTok. You can like us there. We're on, we have a blog, plan9crunch.com, which maybe I'll review this television show there. And on Facebook, we have a page, Plan 9 Crunch Podcast and Blog. So thank you very much for another few minutes of Bela Lugosi, and that's a wrap.